Howdy, Beefalo Bart here, and this will be the Queen's Tunnel camp, and this is going to be hard mode, and like my other videos that I have posted, this will be no guns. I will not use any firearms whatsoever, using seeker mines and turrets, flame turrets.
Take control of the on-site armory, because I need those
start to finish, this will be attempt number 3 or 4, I cannot remember. Besides a phone call, which came at a very inopportune time, and a certain individual who I will remain nameless, you know who you are, who interrupted me not once but twice, so this is the 4th time running this through, and not because I failed or because I, died or anything else or screwed up. I was maybe 3 minutes in, and somebody joined my group, even though I had Do Not Disturb on. But yes, so then I had to restart, and then the phone rang, and then I had to restart, and then that certain somebody joined my group again with about 3 minutes to spare, and I had to redo the mission again. So whatever. It's still a good run through. No deaths. Did not use any firearms whatsoever. Throwing a seeker right here, the turret will actually engage the seekers, and that'll allow you to get by without getting shot by the turret. Make sure you'll get your health back right after you get over and deactivate the turret, but it's kind of nice to have a little distraction if you don't really feel like getting shot. And a quick dive right there will also do the same thing. Generally, you can get across without getting shot. Not always, but generally. So, moving into the next section, when you get to the top of the stairs, there's a couple ways you can do this, with or without, the skills only. This particular time, you've got a medic, or you always have somebody that's walking by. This time it's not the medic, but throw the turret out, burn his butt.
And packing gear on par with ours.
As soon as he's fully engulfed in flames, you can go ahead and step out, climb the ladder, and you're going to have 2 snipers up on your right on top of the other building. So you crouch here, throw a seeker up, and with a split seeker, with this much skill power and electronics, is enough with 1 seeker battery to kill both of those 2. Even though it's odd, there's a 3rd person up there that is totally unaffected by the seeker. Once you've thrown that 1 seeker up there and you can take care of those guys, or as many as you need to take out those 2 snipers, you can go ahead and take out your medic and whoever else is left over here. Thankfully, I didn't get bothered by the Grenadier with his M32 grenade launcher, which has incredible accuracy. As he becomes barbecue. The medic wants to hide over here, so let's go ahead and give him a seeker and head on. That 1 seeker should take care of the trick. Cool guys don't look back at their explosions. But I forgot I wasn't cool, so I look back. Then once you get up here, you got this guy who's huddled up there, who's totally unaffected by your seeker mines. And from this side, you can't quite get the turret in a good position, so drop a seeker, and here comes the ring around Rosie. If you come up on the other side, you've got cover, and if both snipers are dead, you can get your turret right there where I just threw mine, and it usually is all you need. But in this case, I just have come up on this side, pardon me, and required a little bit more movement and more action. My 2nd seeker. Totally not the lazy man way of doing things. I should have just walked around and done it the right way. But nonetheless, section cleared, no harm, no foul. Now, generally, on the other side of the fence, right across the, I guess, the tunnel right here, is usually a squad, and they are such a pain in the butt. One of the few times that I was running through here trying to do this video, Had one of them where there was 2 guys standing up on crates that were shooting at me. Now here, if you can get your turret right there, right in front of the front passenger side tire, the flame turret will usually do a pretty good job. Seeker will go ahead and do its thing too. But the turret, even though it can't hit your turret, the gun turret will aim at your flame turret and keep shooting there. So it's a good distraction to keep you from getting shot at while you're trying to get over to deactivate it. In this case, I screwed up a little bit. Had to go back for a second seeker attack. Never took a hit from that turret. Seems like you'd be able to shoot that box to disable it, but well. Now this next section, on challenging, it's a whole lot of fun. Normally it's a real big pain in the butt to kind of get through this section. On hard mode it's a little bit easier doing this way, but whenever I go in, I'll set a turret, and then I'll use my seeker mine to lure them back out into this room. I'll turn off this other turret even though it doesn't really do anything. In this case I'll go ahead and drop the turret here. It works out well this time, but normally I'll put the turret behind me on the stack of crates or roof of a car or somewhere that's close by, so whenever they do get lured out into this room, they immediately get into that flame turret. And if need be, you can throw another seeker in, but doing that really works in challenging mode to clear this section. You know, worst case scenario, if you've got to retreat, you've got plenty of room, you can get out and then drop seekers on your way out or drop another turret or whatever. But you can actually do this in challenging mode with just skills only. And I have done it. I just want to continue with the series of doing all these in hard mode, and then I'll go back and attempt some of them in challenging mode. I know Lexington's going to be a little bit tough in the rooftop section. It's a little bit on the tough side whenever you're doing skills only, and really it is possible, but it is really difficult. I don't think I've done it yet without dying at least once. But that's on challenging mode. On normal and on hard mode, you can generally come out of the elevator, go onto that first section, climb up on that little building piece, and you can usually sustain there doing skills only.
It's time to
But
find out
normally,
the last
if you're in a good
battalion
group, and I'll do a good run through on Lexington because a lot of people do it. There's pretty much a set way that a lot of people do it now. You'll still have a few people who don't really comply with that, and sometimes it doesn't hurt, but sometimes it causes the team to wipe. But let's get back to this mission. So once this gate finally goes up, you go up to the top of the escalator. Now,
Here's the thing. You're right on
there's
top of
really
that weapons cache.
no
Once
need
you
to go
kick in the
upstairs.
door, you're on your own until I can get
Occasionally
back up in
there
there.
might be a sniper
So watch
that
your
just
back.
won't come down
It's
and
gonna get hot.
can't get your seekers to track all the way up there. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. But with this build on hard mode, 2 seekers, and I can usually clear this first section of this final battle. Or this should be number 2. And now. Gotta love that 10-second cooldown. So usually with this second seeker run, it clears off the rooftop so you can go up there and initiate the final assault. And there you go. I don't need any ammo.
Morning.
So once I start the attack, I'll go back downstairs again and can actually stay down there the entire time and not die and complete the objective. Putting the turret there or on the table to the right is usually where I'll put the turret. That's just far enough back to where most of the time they have to come all the way down the stairs. It's usually better on the right hand side. They have to come all the way down the stairs to be able to engage you, and at that point they can't shoot your turret until they're already in range of it. So it usually works out better, but in this case I just went ahead and decided to throw it on that side.
Get this done.
Just sit right here in this corner, watch them burn and throw seekers. good to be lazy every now and then. Rolling my eyes at this point. Now, you see, even though my turret hadn't gone out on its own yet, if you don't refresh it between the waves, then you may get caught with your pants down, so to speak, and not have it. And when you're trying to do this with skills only, and they run across and all of a sudden your turret's gone, holy crap, now you got to actually use your firearm, or you've got to retreat down the escalator until your seekers are back, or your turret's back, or whatever. So
Roger that.
I try to refresh it pretty regular, that way I know that I'm not going to be caught with no turret whenever these guys are coming down the stairs, especially when the boss comes down. So I'll go ahead and refresh my turret one more time. Burn, piggy, burn! I'm narrating this after the fact, which I do with a lot of my videos. So a lot of times I've got my microphone turned off in-game. And I found that lately, for some reason, I've been picking up a weird buzzing sound with the microphone on in-game. So until I figure that out, I'm going to be narrating after the fact. Alright, Sergeant King. He's going to prove to be a pain in the butt here. There's the turret.
Shoot the turret!
Yeah, send your minions down. Let them get barbecued. You see, the Seekers are going up. They're going around, climbing up the container, and going up in the back area. Alright, now to mop up the last few, and that'll be it for this mission. See, it's getting a little dangerously close to me right here. And thankfully the turret caught him, and one Seeker popped him in the back. You can see Sergeant King is up there. He's shooting down and was able to get to my turret, so went ahead and detonated it, move it over to the right-hand side, hopefully where you can't shoot at it. Normally I don't have any problems with this guy. But you see, for some reason the Seeker is not engaging. You know that we'll go up there. It just didn't engage at this point. So I have to run out here, get my butt shot all up. Two of them jumping down and quitting the boss. And just to bait them so my Seeker will take into effect, and hopefully they'll run down to where my turret is. Okay, no problem. So throw the turret again, throw the Seeker again, and guess what? No. So I gotta run back upstairs again to get him to bait, or to get the Seeker to track to him. Worked out pretty good that time, but it's still not all they're not all dead yet. Now at this point, you can take their frontal assault. We're gonna go up here and throw a turret, take a few hits in the process, but you can go out one of the side doors, go up the back way, and sneak in, throw your Seekers, and clear it out that way. And that's what I probably should have done, because these guys are just annoying the crap out of me. So I'll come over here, get shot all the hell and back, and almost die, just so I can get my Seeker to track over here and get to him. And that's all she wrote. So that's one more mission done, 100% complete. No dose, no firearms used, just Seekers and turrets and skills only.
Out from under these LMB mooks. Keep it up, and they're going down.
I'm going to be adding more. I'll try to get every single solitary mission that there is. I'll try to figure out a way of doing it so that I can do it with skills only. Now, for those who don't know, once you complete this mission, you come to this section right here, and more often than not, if you haven't already cleared him, then there is usually a named elite here. So you can go ahead and tag him, and then once him and his patrol is dead, you can sit right here without worrying too much. You'll catch a grenade every now and then, but for the most part, seeker monkey like myself, I can just sit here behind the wall and throw seekers. But a couple nights ago, doing the same tactic, can't remember the name of the NPC that spawns here, but killing him, I was able to get an exotic, and it turned out to be the Thompson 1928, one of the 3 guns that I've been wanting to get quite a bit. Now, I do have the other 2 of those 3 guns on a friend's account that I use, which kind of sucks. I want them on this account, but oh well.